Well, Mrs. Stradham, you can go right on there and enjoy yourself, Keep eating that. We'll get ours a bit later on. Don't you worry about that. But we're here to talk about something that's, I think, particularly of great concern. A story came out yesterday that on Monday morning, a Chinese couple were injured when an elephant flipped their car at the Kruger National Park. And according to the spokesperson of the Kruger National Park, it's not clear why the elephant turned aggressive. And however, he says that we would like to appeal to the public to always be on the lookout for these huge animals. Of course, they are wild animals, and try not to get too close whenever they see one approaching. So obviously a story of great concern for us, from a tourism point of view, from a safety point of view, when people come to visit our country and go to some of our national parks and explore some of our natural beauty as well. Yeah. But I think we need to kind of have a look at this and talk about it a little bit.
Because apparently what happened is they were travelling from north to south on the Shingwedzi Punda Road at around 7 a.m. All right, they saw the elephant bull, stopped, switched off the engine, then started to take photos of the elephant. The elephant then charged the vehicle, rolled it into the bushes, and I mean, we're going to show you photos right now. The car's like crushed. Rolled the car into the river. The couple fell out of the car. But I mean, this is something of don't get out of the car. Don't switch off the engine and start taking photos. I mean, this is a wild beast. This is a massive beast. And look at that. Fortunately, they were just injured. I think you've got details on the man. He had some injuries, but they're both okay, fortunately. And we do have Mr. William Mabasa on the line right now. Good morning, Mr. Mabasa. How are you?
I'm very well, thanks, and yourself?
Very, very well, thank you. We're very happy that this couple is actually okay, that they have got injuries, but they're still alive today. Tell us, why is it that elephants charge vehicles? I know it happens every couple of years or so, but why is it that they do it?
In all the cases that we have had of elephant charging vehicles, when you look at it closely, you start asking questions as to why did people behave in the way that they behave. But we all know that elephants have got, especially elephant bull, at times they will be at mast, and when they are at mast, they tend to be a bit aggressive. But if you give them space, give them their space, there will be no problem. But in all those cases that I had to deal with, when you look at them closely, you ask those questions that why did people behave in the way that they behave, and that is the situation. So I do not think we should be much worried about why elephants behave in that way, because it is their nature. We should ask people to give these animals space at all times as they enjoy their sighting.
Now, so could you maybe update us on the current condition of the two guests that were in this incident? What's their condition right now?
The last time I checked yesterday afternoon, they were still in Palabura, but there were plans to transfer them to a hospital in Polokwane. The man had rib injuries, probably broken ribs, and some internal bleeding. The lady complained of backaches, and she was to go through an X-ray to determine what the causes of those backaches were, and that's what I know. But yes, we're happy that they are alive, because if you look at the condition of that vehicle, had it not been the situation that they were thrown out of the vehicle, we could be talking serious fatalities at this stage.
Well, thank you very much, sir, for taking our call and for updating us on that situation over there. So
unbelievable,
I think,
man.
Mr. Mabasa summed it up pretty well there. Thank you, sir.
I found out that rhinos are actually in danger from elephant bulls when they are in must. They obviously become hugely territorial of their area. But for me, I want to have the engine running so I can do something. Yes, you want to be as kind of non-aggressive as you can be in your car, but you want to have a recourse, something to be able to do. But this kind of speaks to, are they educating people when they get out into the Kruger Park? Do they know that this is a wild area, that it's not just a game viewing, sort of canned elephants? These are wild beasts that will, stake a claim to their territory.
As well,
exactly. I think understanding that goes really, really a long way. That understanding that these are wild animals at the end of the day. You need to protect yourself as well as protect them, when you're enjoying yourself there. Well, thank you very much to Mr. Mabasa for taking our call. We'll be right back on Expresso with lots more after these.